Guys, Lovable Hatsune Miku here, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys what happened last night. You guys can probably tell by the title of this video that we had a pretty bad fire breakout into our building last night, which was today. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened from beginning to end and the aftermath and what's going on right now. So yeah, so on March 27th, which is today, at around 3 o'clock a.m. we were sleeping and like normal, and all of a sudden I hear like the fire alarm goes off like in the hallways, and we kind of just thought, like, because earlier this month we had that go off, but it was just like a hoax, like it was a prank or something by someone. It was like a false alarm, so we kind of just thought like, oh, maybe it's another false alarm. But then I was kind of thinking to myself, because when it was the false alarm it went off and then it went back on a couple times, but this time it wasn't going off, so I was kind of starting to get like a little bit worried, because I was kind of just laying in bed kind of like thinking like, oh, like should we go or like what. So my brother gets up and checks, because he knows like the landlord and whatever, like one of the workers, so I guess he wanted to go check with him. So we kind of just waited, and my brother comes back up and saying, get your stuff, we gotta go, there's a fire in the building. Like, we all just kind of jumped out of our beds, and I was like wearing shorts, so I just grabbed a pair of pants in my drawer and just, just put them on real fast. We got the dogs in one pen. We had like this big carry pen. We just threw both of them in there, and we were all getting ready, and I couldn't take my fish with me, so I was like, oh shit, like I gotta leave my fish behind, because we couldn't smell the smoke, because we did have a fire happen before, but it was in the laundry room, but my parents weren't there when it happened, and I was able to smell the smoke, so this time I wasn't able to smell it, so I think that's why we thought nothing of it. So I'm getting my stuff ready. I grabbed my phone, I grabbed my bag with my wallet and ID and my driver's license and my freaking car keys. I didn't even bother grabbing my mask. Like, I was like, I don't give a shit. Like, I just grabbed what was essential for me at the time. But then I stopped and I thought, like, oh crap. I'm thinking like all my stuff is gonna like burn down, so I'm like, if this is gonna happen, like if this is like what's gonna happen, like the outcome, I grabbed a big ass bag in my room, like a carrying bag, and I was like, okay, like what should I take with me, like essentials, like personal belongings. So I just grabbed all my Vocaloid plushies and threw them in the bag. I left like one behind, it was like an anime plush, but I was like, you know what, I was thinking like, oh crap, like I just took them. I don't know why I decided to take the Vocaloid plushies. I don't know, maybe for like comfort or something. I just took them. I left all my figurines behind, my books. I left my laptop, my Nintendo Switch. I left all of my, basically everything behind in my room. And I didn't even know if I was ever going to come back to see that stuff again. We grabbed the dogs, we grabbed our stuff. And when we got into the hallway, it was full of smoke. It was so bad, like, you could really smell it once you got outside. You could barely see anything. So we had to take the stairs, because it was coming from, like, the left side, it was on the first floor, but the smoke was so bad, we were just like, we gotta get out of here. So what we did was we were walking down the halls and we were banging on everyone's door, screaming and yelling, saying like, hey, this is a fire. Like, we were waking everyone up, because no one else was up. We were like the only ones in the hallway we were the only ones that knew what was going on, so we had to wake up everyone. We had to warn them while this friggin' building is like catching fire, like smoke is everywhere. We were kind of like making sure everyone else got out, and we went down the stairway, and the more you went down the stairways, the worse the smoke got. Like, I inhaled a lot of that smoke, actually. It was pretty bad, but I didn't really think of it. I was just like, just go straight, just go forward. Like, don't think of anything. Like, I'm carrying the dogs in one pen, and I got a bag of plushies in the other hand. So I was just like, just go. Like, I didn't even think. It was kind of just like happening so fast, so I was making sure people were like going ahead of me, and this one couple, they had a dog, and the dog was so afraid to go down the stairs, kind of had to help them out. And I made it out of the building, but on the first floor, like, they had the door open, like, to get to the outside door. Oh my god, it was like really, it felt really warm once you got down to the bottom, because the farther down you went, the warmer it got. It was it was burning up. Because it was kind of down, like, on the... Because it was, like, past, like, the elevators, like, further down the hallway. It was room 118. So it's, like, the last door on the left side. Or whatever. So anyways, we ran out the building. It was, like, 13 degrees outside. It was freezing cold. I didn't grab my boots. I just took a pair of shoes, and I was so cold. And I was, like, looking for my family, because I guess I got out before them, so I found my mom, and then my brother. He was, like, kind of helping everyone else, like, inside the building. And, yeah, we kind of just stood there and watched, basically, smoke coming out of the building. And when I got out of the building, I think we made it out just in time, because once we got out, the lights were, like, starting to flicker, and the smoke just got worse, and it was getting, like, not like pitch black, but it was almost getting to that point. So I think we made it out in time. I think my family and me were, like, the last people out of the building, because we were, like, we had to make the other people go first, because we had to wake them up. So I guess, yeah, we kind of just stood there. We were talking to people, like, you know, like, what's happening and stuff. And the fire department came, and we just kind of got in the truck, and we just drove off to our other house that's under construction. I had to leave my car behind, and we kind of just drove off, and we didn't really look back, because what could we really do? So I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my god, like, is my stuff gonna, like, be burned? Like, are we gonna come back to nothing? Because we didn't know. So we kind of accepted it. But I felt, like, so bad for leaving my pet fish behind. But I knew that if I brought them, it would have slowed me down, and God knows what would have happened. So I felt really bad that I had to leave my pet fish behind. But you know what? I brought my dog, and she's okay. So I went to the house. It was cold. We were kind of just waiting. I think we were, like, there for, like, 2 hours, and then we got a call from our cousin that owns the building, and they said, like, you can come back now and stuff. So we kind of just drove back, and we were watching the fire department, and you could see, like, on the outside of the building, like, where the fire started, it was black on the outside, so the fire must have broke out. And, yeah, we went back inside the building, and it smelled so bad. Like, it still smells bad, right, like, today still. Like, it smells awful when you're in the building. Like, we walked back upstairs, or actually we took the elevator because it was safe too. We came back to our apartment, and it smelled so bad, but luckily nothing in our apartment got burned. It only was on the first floor, thank God. It didn't spread to the top, so we were very lucky. But still, it didn't smell good. Our whole apartment just smells like smoke, so we left the window open when we left, and, you know, my fish were okay. Everything in my room was okay. Nothing caught on fire. Like, thank God the fire didn't spread to the top. It was only at the bottom floor. And we were kind of just, like, as soon as we got back, we kind of were just talking about, like, you know, like, what happened. And I kind of regret this one thing. Like, I do have a whistle that I used to have when I was in college. I really regret not bringing that with me, because if I would have known that, like, it didn't even come to my mind. I should have grabbed my whistle, and I should have blown it, like, when we were warning the people to get out. But if that ever happens again, I'm definitely going to use my whistle to alert people next time, because that didn't even cross my mind. But next time, I'm definitely going to bring my whistle if that ever happens again, to evacuate people faster. Because all we could do was just bang on their doors and just warn people to get out, because they were asleep. Like, they couldn't smell the smoke like we could, because they were further down. So, yeah. So we kind of just talked for a little bit, like, kind of explained, like, how we felt about the whole thing, and we were trying to figure out, like, what could have caused the fire downstairs. And they think what happened was someone must have been smoking or something, and maybe they fell asleep smoking, and the couch caught on fire or something, because my brother did eventually get a video from our cousin of, like, they recorded, like, the aftermath, and the whole place was just, nothing survived in their apartment. Everything was gone. It's all black. Nothing survived. Like, the TV melted. Their bathroom is all pitch black. I think some of the curtains survived in their room, but it was awful. I'm not going to show the video, but I have no right to do that. My brother showed me the video, and thank God for the bricks, like the cement walls. Like, God, if they didn't have that built in, oh my God. But the fire did get to the door, so I think it kind of burnt the carpet on the front of their door, but thankfully it didn't spread. But the outside is just pitch black where their window was, and I feel so bad for those people. They basically lost everything, but I'm just happy that it didn't spread, because fires can spread really fast, because we didn't really know, like, if we were going to come back to anything. But thankfully, the firefighters, you know, they took care of it. They took the fire out. I feel bad for the people, because all their stuff is, like, gone. It's all, you know what a fire does. Like, you know, nothing survived. So, yeah, they're still going to, like, investigate on what caused the fire. But we're just thinking, like, they think that's what happened, like a cigar caught on fire or something, because of the furniture. Because I think it was, like, a young couple or something. I don't know. But, yeah, that was fun. We were, like, so tired after that, because that was, like, at 3 a.m. I don't think we came back until, like, 6 or 5 a.m. We were pretty tired, honestly, because we didn't, I don't know. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened today at 3 a.m. at night, and we're all okay. Like, all of my stuff is okay, my family's okay, I'm okay, my pets are okay, my fish are okay, everything is okay. Our floor is okay because we're on the 5th floor, so they're probably going to investigate, and they gotta like tear everything out. Like, they gotta like redo the whole thing. They have to get like professional cleaners in. I'm not sure if me and my brother are going to be assigned to clean that later, because we work for the company, but maybe later, like once they clean it up, we might get assigned to like maybe help like build the stuff again. I don't know, because it did happen before, but in a laundry room. But yeah, we're all just like really grateful and lucky that the fire didn't like get into the hallway, because if it did, the whole building would have caught fire. And yeah, so yeah, that was what happened, and I'm okay. You know, I just wanted to inform you guys of what happened. The building still smells like smoke, and I'm just trying to see how I'm doing, because I did hail a lot of smoke in when I went down the stairway, because it was pretty bad when I got down there. But I think I'm gonna be okay. My dog seems to be like okay, my fish are okay, and yeah, that's kind of what happened. I wasn't really scared, to be honest. I was kind of just like, I think like out of all my family members, like it was just me and my mom and my brother. My dad was at the other house. Like, they were kind of freaking out, and I was kind of like the one that was kind of like, you know what, like, stay calm, like, you know, like, as long as I don't see the fire, I think I'm okay. So, hey, Miku. Yeah, were you scared last night? Little baby. So, yeah, that's kind of just what happened last night. Just wanted to inform you guys that I'm okay, and, you know, but next time, if that ever does happen again, I'm definitely bringing my whistle to warn people, because I feel like that would have really helped. But, you know what, everyone got outside, no one got hurt. A lot of people had their pets outside. This one guy even had his guitar, like, he took outside with him. So nice to know I wasn't the only one who brought, like, their personal belongings with them, because I think we all thought, like, oh crap, like, the building's gonna burn down. So I just wanted to inform you guys of what happened last night. I'm okay. I think, you know, I think it's gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. But, yeah. So, yeah, that's what happened, and, yeah, let me know what you guys think, and, yeah. Bye for now.